Let's keep this simple. You have a conversation, feels fine. You walk away thinking, yeah, average. The other person often walks away thinking, damn, that was actually nice. And that mismatch is called liking gap. People tend to like you more than you think. Not always, definitely not like magically, but often more than your brain is willing to admit. So let's talk about why this happens, right? Because during conversations, you are not really present 100%. You are just half present. You are still like half monitoring yourself. Am I making sense? Am I boring? Was that a bit weird? Meanwhile, the actual signals are right there. They laugh, they stay in the conversation, but you don't fully register it because your attention is turned inwards. So you leave with a conclusion built on incomplete data. Okay, where it actually hurts. Now, here's the part that actually matters. Two people meet, good talk, easy vibe, then both go home and think, yeah, they were nice, but probably not that interested. So nobody reaches out, nothing happens, and that potential connection just disappears. Not because it failed, but because nobody actually made the next move. And that sucks, right? And this actually gets worse when you are adult. Because when you are young, this doesn't matter as much. You see the same people all the time. Things happen naturally. Now, everything requires initiative, right? And at the same time, you are busy, you are tired, you don't want to risk being awkward, and your brain just says, let's just not push it, okay? And that's exactly where the liking gap quietly wins. Most people are not analyzing in a way you think. They are busy thinking about themselves, their own awkward moments, their own, impression. You are not the center of their attention, which is, actually great and actually brings a lot of freedom because it gives you way more room to just act. So let's do a small shift. Try this instead. After a decent conversation, assume it went slightly better than you think. No, not amazing, just a bit better. And based on that, do the obvious. Next step, send a message, suggest a coffee, follow up. Same you, different outcome. Try that. And let me know how it went. Okay? Let's make a bargain. Let's make a deal. Treat it like an experiment. Next time this happens, don't overthink it. Just follow up within a day. Something simple. Hey, I enjoyed that yesterday. I want to grab coffee. Are you free sometime? That's it. No big plan, just see what happens. because your prediction of rejection is often exaggerated. And then your own automatic no translates to the no in the real world. And that sucks. Okay. This is one of those situations where it feels like the outside world is the problem. But it's not. It's your internal model. You think they are probably not interested. And I'm sorry to repeat it over and over, but that's basically not true. And that's that liking gap. You think they are probably not interested, so you don't act. And then you treat the lack of outcome as confirmation. And you feel it back. Classic loop. So, if connection feels harder than it's used to, this might be part of it. Not lack of people, not lack of opportunities, just slightly wrong assumptions. So try this. Assume people like you a bit more than you think. And act like that's true. Send the message, make the invitation, because a lot of connections don't fail, they just never start. If this resonated, subscribe. I'm trying to break down these small hidden patterns that quietly shape how we work, connect, and live. And I'm curious, when was the last time you didn't reach out? Because you assumed the other person wasn't interested and the meeting was disaster. Until next time, I'm Pavel and I talk about software engineering and life and modern adulthood. See you.